You know, folks, when you're out walleye fishing and you're watching fish come through and they're not reacting favorably to your presentation, they're not hitting you, now it's time to try something different. Maybe try a different size, different color, a different lure. Maybe you go from rattles to no rattles or vice versa. The other thing you can do is you can tip your jigging lure if you're going to tip it with a minnow. Normally, traditionally, you tip it with a jigging head, or a minnow head, just like this. And that's normally very, very good. Hey, if they're not hitting that for whatever reason, change it up. Tip it with a tail instead of a head. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take this head off. I've already pinched off a piece of a minnow tail here. And I'm simply going to put this right on the treble, just like I did the minnow head, just like so. Now check that out. Believe it or not, that piece of tail on there is going to give it a very different action when you're jigging it. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit more versatile that way. And then the other thing is when you're jigging it and you hold it still, it hangs off there a little differently. Sometimes that's just enough to trigger a walleye to bite, whereas before they wouldn't bite. Hey, try that, you'll put more fish on the ice.
So we get out here, we drill our holes out, we're marking our fish, we're gonna fish this spot. We got a bunch of marks down there, the cliche Christmas tree, right? One thing I like to do is bring my lure not into the Christmas tree, but on top of the Christmas tree. Why? Because I don't want to spook all the fish below. I want to try to pick them up, pick them off from the top, moving bottom. So it's easier said than done sometimes because they scoot up, but I want to target the top rather than the bottom to keep fish from spooking. I'm Jarrid Houston with Houston's Guide Service, and that's your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week.